Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. The bold and the beautiful week of November 17th preview. Frantic Luna beach hunt. Poppy, Lee, and Sheila join search. The week of November 17th on the bold and the beautiful promises a gripping, emotionally charged chain of events as Luna Nozawa's disappearance sets off a frantic beachside hunt. What begins as a simple misunderstanding spirals into a dangerous situation, drawing in a surprising trio of women, Poppy, Lee, and even Sheila, whose personal motives collide amid rising panic. As the cliffside winds howl and the waves crash against the shoreline, families are pushed to their limits, loyalties are tested, and unexpected alliances take shape. Luna vanishes after a heated showdown. Everything starts with the emotional fallout from Luna's escalating troubles at Forrester Creations. Reeling from recent drama, her tense interactions with RJ, her growing fear that someone is targeting her, and her spiraling belief that she no longer has control over her own life, Luna reaches a breaking point. One argument too many sends her storming out of the Forrester mansion, desperate to clear her head. But Luna never returns. Her car is found abandoned near the beach. A pair of footprints leads toward the surf, and in an instant, the storyline shifts from workplace tension to a full-blown crisis. RJ is the first to realize something is terribly wrong. Frantic and guilt-ridden, he rushes to the cliffs in search of any clue. He calls her name into the wind until his voice cracks, convinced that he's failed the woman he loves. Yet the coast is eerily silent. Luna's phone is dead. Her bag is nowhere. And the tide is rising. Word spreads quickly, and chaos follows. Poppy's panic boils over. When Poppy learns that Luna is missing, she is consumed by fear and self-recrimination. She has spent months trying to protect her daughter from the darker pieces of their past, but the strain has worn thin. Poppy instantly fears that whatever has been haunting Luna lately, strange memories, unsettling flashes, unexplained fear, has finally pushed her over the edge. Poppy rushes to the beach barefoot, refusing to wait for updates. She scours the shoreline, calling Luna's name with a desperation that stuns even the seasoned search team. The mother who always tried to stay calm and carefree now unravels under the weight of guilt. Her soft, bohemian aura shatters as she digs through seaweed and debris with shaking hands, terrified Luna may be hurt, or worse. Every second feels like a lifetime. Lee takes charge, and points fingers. Lee arrives next, and while she's equally terrified, her approach is far more controlled. She immediately begins directing emergency responders, demanding a full coordinated sweep. Lee is a woman of action, and she's determined not to lose another young life. Her doctor instincts kick in, giving her something solid to cling to amid her fear. But beneath her composed exterior lies a simmering fury. Lee has long believed Poppy is incapable of providing real stability for Luna, and this crisis only deepens her resentment. She doesn't hide her frustration, accusing Poppy of letting things spiral too far and ignoring warning signs. The sisters clash in full force, two women suffering the same panic but expressing it in entirely different ways. Their argument becomes emotional, raw, and heart-wrenching. Each is driven by fear, each blames herself, and each is terrified of losing Luna forever. Sheila arrives with a shocking offer. Just when the tension seems ready to explode, an unexpected figure steps out from the shadows. Sheila Carter. Everyone freezes. Her presence would normally spark rage, threats, or demands for her to leave immediately. But this time, Sheila has something to offer, something that could change the course of the search. Sheila claims she saw something earlier that day while walking along the cliffs. Something, or someone, moving where they shouldn't have been. And she has reason to believe Luna might have stumbled into dangerous territory. Poppy immediately dismisses her, assuming Sheila is trying to manipulate the situation and wedge herself deeper into Finn's orbit. Lee refuses to trust a word that comes from Sheila's mouth. But Sheila insists she's telling the truth, and for once, she may actually be right. When the emergency responders hesitate, RJ steps forward, desperate enough to follow any lead, even one from Sheila Carter. He demands they investigate whatever Sheila claims she saw. And after a tense standoff, Poppy and Lee reluctantly agree. The search widens, now stretching along the cliffs, through the brush, and down along hidden trails only locals, or someone like Sheila, would know. RJ breaks down as fear takes over. RJ spends the week spiraling as guilt consumes him. He blames himself for not seeing how overwhelmed Luna truly was. He blames himself for letting her walk away upset. He blames himself for every minute she remains missing. Zende, surprisingly, steps in to support him. Their romantic rivalry takes a backseat during the crisis, with Zende urging RJ not to give up hope. Even though he once fought for Luna's heart, Zende is deeply shaken by the idea that anything might happen to her. The tension between the cousins fades into something fierce and unified. They just want Luna home safe. A disturbing new clue emerges. Midweek, rescuers find a new piece of evidence that shifts the tone of the entire search. Luna's bracelet caught on a jagged rock near the base of the cliff. It proves she came dangerously close to the edge. But it also provides one sliver of hope. There are no signs that she fell. Instead, the trail indicates she slipped, caught herself, and possibly climbed down intentionally or stumbled along a side path. This clue intensifies the search and cements the uneasy alliance between Poppy, Lee, and Sheila. For the first time, the three women share a moment of collective fear, letting down their walls as reality sets in. They may not have much time left. A storm rolls in, and so does dread. By Thursday and Friday, weather conditions worsen. Dark clouds gather over the ocean, and the winds pick up. Search crews prepare to suspend operations, but Poppy refuses. Lee refuses. Even Sheila refuses to stop looking. That's when a chilling shout echoes from a lower trail. One of the rescuers has found something. The camera pans across the jagged rocks, the swirling sea spray, and the twisted path below. A figure is lying motionless. Someone whispers Luna's name. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment and share.